February team back at it again. Welcome to episode 130. Thank you to those watching for the first time. Hope you like the video. Go back, check out my other videos. Maybe find something you like. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you to those who've been with me since the beginning and we've come a long way. I truly appreciate you guys for watching my videos, liking and commenting and all that good stuff. Continue to do so. Truly appreciate you guys. Today's episode is going to be about cartoons from the 90s that are highly underrated that I love. So I was watching some cartoons the other day. I think it was on Hulu or Netflix or something. And they have like old cartoons, and I was just remembering some of the old cartoons that I used to love that a lot of people like really didn't watch. So this is going to be my video about that. Doug, that's going to be the first cartoon I'm going to talk about.
If you're going to do something for somebody, you should always remember to do it for them and not for yourself. One thing though, I bet Porkchop's glad I made him do this.
The series did fairly well on Nickelodeon when it launched, and it ultimately lasted for 4 seasons of 52 episodes. But that wasn't the end of Doug. Disney later picked it up for a 5th season, moving it to ABC, where it remained for another 3 years. Throughout this time, the show had some creative changes, but retained the same format, and that made it memorable. After 7 total seasons with 117 episodes, Doug came to a satisfying conclusion in 1999 with Doug's first movie. I never watched Doug's first movie, but I did watch the show when it was on Nickelodeon. I didn't really watch it on ABC, but I saw a couple episodes, and it was him more grown up or whatever. It originally came out August 1991 through January 94 on Nickelodeon, and September 7th, 96 through June 26, 99 on ABC. Great cartoon. The theme song is amazing. It's instrumental, but it's real good. It's iconic. It's memorable. I still hum it every now and then. So the show is an interesting analysis of the trouble all children go through as they mature, and it makes for a great animated series. The show is set around Doug Funny, a normal kid trying to make his way through school in his new hometown of Bluffington. Each episode is from Doug's journal where he narrates, so numerous of the sequences are heavy with child's imagination in mind. The series addresses numerous topics, including trying to fit in, platonic and romantic relationships, self-esteem, bullying, and rumors. Many episodes center around Doug's attempt to impress his classmate and crush, Patty Mayonnaise.
Well, I see you two have met. Patty Mayonnaise. This is my buddy, Doug Funny.
I love Bluffington.
So, that's one of the main reasons why I like the show, because I was 11 years old when it first came out. So a lot of the topics that they talked about, even though it was cartoon, was like relatable to me. Relationships, self-esteem, bullying. I got bullied a lot. People making rumors out, people like kid stuff that you go through in school or whatever. Having a crush on a girl, but being scared to tell her and stuff like that. All that shit that I went through, and I thought the show really related to me, which is one of the reasons why I love the show. So Doug Funny is depicted as an unlucky, average, self-conscious, naive, and occasionally sensitive 11-year-old boy who wants to fit in with the crowd. He's very creative and imaginative and has a strong sense of right and wrong, making him more likely to stand out. He's a great character. He's super funny, super laid back. He doesn't want to get in trouble. He's always there for his friends. I love the Doug character. He has a dog named Porkchop who's like 4 or 5 years old. He's like his sidekick who accompanies like him everywhere he goes.
You know what? I think this movie's too scary for you, Porkchop.
Best friend named Mosquito Skeeter Valentine. They call him Skeeter. He's blue skinned. He's his best friend.
Here, I want you to take care of this. It's my lucky penny.
Patricia Patty Mayonnaise, his orange skinned love interest and closest female friend. And then
Patty? The 6th article of the Constitution states, the court...
Roger M. Klotz, Doug's green-skinned school bully, who's a bully of everybody pretty much.
Camera out of here. Scram! You heard me, beat it. What is this, the prison chief?
So all the things that Doug encompasses really related to me, which really made me like the show even as a young kid. And even growing up watching it, I still love the show. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. You can check it out on Disney Plus, Apple TV, Fandango at home, Amazon Prime Video, and YouTube. Great watch, great cartoons, a lot of iconic episodes. So if you like shows like that, definitely check out Doug. You'll definitely enjoy it if you haven't watched it. All right, so the next movie is going to be King Arthur and the Knights of Justice.
I am King Arthur.
And we are the Knights of Justice. We pledge fairness to all, to protect the weak and vanquish the evil.
One of my favorite, early 90s cartoons. It was only on for 2 seasons, 26 episodes, aired September 13th, 1992 through December 12th, 1993. I think it was a Sunday morning cartoon. I don't remember it coming on Saturdays, but I think it was a Sunday morning cartoon. It was a good show.
And then, from the field of the future, a new king will come to save.
It was the synopsis of the show was the original King Arthur and the Knights were captured by Queen Morgana, and placed in a cave of glass. So they were trapped, and Merlin had to replace the heroes. So he goes to the real world, or in the future or whatever, and he finds a football team in modern day New York, and he transports them back in time and gives them magical armor and summonable mounts. The name of that team was the New York Knights, and they were tasked to obtain 12 keys of truth to free the original king and the comrades. So Arthur was the quarterback, and I think Lancelot was the wide receiver or the running back. I don't remember.
I brought you here because Morgana has imprisoned King Arthur and his knights in the cave of glass, and no one but you can save the world from evil.
The storyline was it was early 90s, and it was one of the shows that the stories every week they connected, which was pretty cool and different for that time type of cartoon and that time of period or whatever. So what sucked was they never finished the quest. So we never got to see if they were going to find the real knights. The final episode aired in December of '93, which sucked. I was super upset when it was canceled because it was such a good show. Like they had their armor had different animals in there that would attack the bad guys.
Shield! Dragon of the Shield! Your master bids you help him!
Guys, it was so good and original, and like I said, it sucked that it didn't have more than 2 seasons, or at least it didn't end it where you know what would happen. But definitely a fantastic show. If you want to see a good show, and the cartoon, the animation stands up because it was actually created by Avi Arad, who went on to go to Marvel Studios and made X-Men and Spider-Man and those shows for Fox. So the animation is real good. So definitely check it out. You can watch it on Peacock, Pluto TV, Tubi, and Plex. I don't even know what Plex is, but if you have Plex, you can watch it on there too. But it's a great show, a good cartoon. Like I said, it's not a long watch. It's 20 minutes of episodes, 26 episodes. You can finish it in 2 weeks if you wanted to. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. You'll definitely won't regret it because it's a real good take on Arthur and the Knights or whatever. So now we're going to be talking about a cartoon I know a lot of people don't know about. It's called Exo Squad. It was 2 seasons, 52 episodes, aired September 18th, 1993 through November 3rd, 1994. I think this cartoon came on dumb early in the morning. I remember coming on at 5:30 in the morning. I would have to set my clock to actually watch it, which is crazy. I would watch that cartoon before I even had to get up for school. The show is set in the beginning of the 22nd century and covers a war between humanity and Neo-Sapiens, a fictional race artificially created as workers and slaves for the humans. So they made
Sapiens, a race of artificially created humans. Led by Phaeton, they have seized control of Venus, Earth, and Mars.
So they made these people to be their slaves, and as slaves usually do, they did an uprising. They didn't want to be slaves no more. So the series follows the progress of the Able Squad, an elite unit of exoframe pilots composed of J.T. Marsh, Nara Burns, Maggie Weston, Kaz Takagi, Alex DeLeon, Rita Torres, Wolf Mitsuki and Marsala, one of the Neo Sapiens who was on the squad. Their exploits unfold against the backdrop of an ongoing war as the squad participates in events often crucial to turning its tide. Fantastic show, definitely ahead of its time. There was a lot. I love the exoskeletons. They made a lot of video games with exoskeletons. There was actually a Genesis video game. I never played the game, but I saw the footage before because I love the show. So of course, I looked it up on YouTube, and it's actually not bad. I think it came out for Sega Genesis. Great game, great show, great concept. I love this show. Like I said, I used to get up dumb early to watch it, and I don't know why they never put it on at a regular time slot, which is weird that it came on so early for a cartoon. I guess because it was more like adult based. I don't know, but definitely if you want to watch something that's really different for its time, definitely check it out. You can watch Exo Squad on Peacock, Amazon Prime Video, and Apple TV. Check it out. It's a great. You won't be disappointed. It's a real good cartoon for its time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. All right, so the next cartoon is going to be Darkstalkers, the animated series. So a lot of people know this cartoon from the video game, the Darkstalkers video game, which was on like every platform back in the day. And I think they still make them. It's like a Street Fighter type video game. Real good game. I played it a couple times. But the show was fantastic. If you like shows like Spawn, the animated series, Gargoyles, X-Men, Spider-Man, you'll definitely like this cartoon. It came out September 30th through December 30th, 1995. It was only 13 episodes, which sucks. And it was only one season, but it was a good season. It was about supernatural, legendary creatures and epic battles, using their powers and mythology to fight each other or whatever.
Werewolves, vampires. You can't be sure what lurks out there in the darkness of night.
It's action-packed excitement and thought-provoking storytelling. It's a good journey in the world of monsters and mythical beings. It's a real good show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It would be cool if they made it again using today's animation or whatever, but the animation back then was pretty good too. So I'm not even front on the animation. It was just one of my favorite shows. I don't remember what day. I think it came on Saturday mornings. I'm not 100% sure, but it was one of my favorite shows to like watch week by week. And it sucked that it was only 13 episodes too, because the show was so good. And like I said, the video game was good too, because it's pretty much a video game in a cartoon form, in my opinion. Definitely check this out. It's currently on Amazon Prime, so it's easy to watch. You won't be disappointed, especially if you like the video game. Definitely check it out. All right, the next cartoon is going to be Recess. Came out in September 13th, 1997 through November 5th, 2001. 65 episodes, 6 seasons. The series focuses on 6 elementary school students and their interaction with other classmates and teachers during recess. I remember we had recess when I was growing up. Not in all my schools, in elementary school, from like 2nd through 4th grade, I think. It was a fun time. We would do it after lunch. A lot of running. There was not a lot of other activities besides running around. I think we had a ball every now and then. But anyway, during recess, the children form their own society, complete with government and class structure, set against the backdrop of a regular school.
But the scale starts at 1.
Don't let them get to you, Gus. These ratings are as worthless as a sick day in summer. They don't mean a thing.
Recess portrays the lives of 6 4th graders, cheeky and popular lovable rogue Theodore Jasper, T.J. Detweiler, jock Vince LaSalle, tomboy Ashley Spinelli, wise fool Mikey Bloomberg, nerdy child prodigy Gretchen Grundler, and awkward new kid Gus. They go on their daily lives in a school environment at 3rd Street Elementary School. This show was super funny. I love TJ. I love the whole dynamic. It was so good for its time. It came out in 1997, like I said. I was already like a teenager by then, but I still watch cartoons. Nothing wrong with watching cartoons as an older person or whatever. But the show was so good. It was like real good. The topics that they would go through, the everyday struggle between student and teacher and student and student, and it was just a good dynamic, a good cartoon. The voice acting was good. Like I said, the episodes were good. The characters were fantastic. The different characters, not mentioned besides the 6 people that I mentioned, were fascinating to go through. It was like watching what's that show on that comes on Cartoon Network with the kid with the map? I can't remember the name of the show. It's like watching that show, but the kids are a little older or whatever. So definitely check out Recess. Real good cartoon. You can watch it on Disney Plus, like every episode. So check out Recess on Disney Plus. You'll definitely enjoy it. It's full of laughs, a good cartoon. All right, so the last cartoon I'm going to be talking about is Transformers Beast Wars. One of my favorite Transformers series. The show is set 300 years after the events of the Transformers.
Then we will create alternate forms based on the most powerful local creatures.
So this was like one of the first cartoons that were produced via CGI. So back in the day, that shit was amazing. It was like watching a movie in cartoon form. I love this show. It's probably one of my favorite iterations of the Transformers. So they made a movie too a couple years ago, the Beast Wars movie, which is not that bad, considering it has so many other bad movies. But I love this. The Beast Wars Transformers. So it came out in September 16, 1996 through May 7, 1999. 52 episodes, 3 seasons. There's a lot of characters, but I'm only going to name the main characters. So there's Maximals and Predacons. The Maximals are like the Autobots, and the Predacons are the Decepticons. The Maximals include Optimus Primal, which is Optimus Prime, of course. He's a gorilla. Cheetor, which is a cheetah. Rhinox, who's a rhino. Rat Trap is a rat, of course. There was really no originality in the names, which is kind of funny. And then the Predacons includes Dinobot. He was a Predacon before, but then he joined the Maximals. He's a raptor. You got Megatron, who's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You got Waspinator, who's a wasp. Tarantulas, who's a tarantula. Pterosaur, he's supposed to be like the Starscream of the show. He's a pterodon. Scorponok, who's a scorpion. And Black Arachna, who is a Black Widow spider. This cartoon was real good. I think a lot of episodes connected to. It spanned off a couple more sequels too. Beast Machines, Transformers Beast Machines, which was also a good cartoon where they continued the series and added more characters. Like I said, this is one of my favorite iterations of Transformers. Maybe because I was a little older. It was more, I don't know if it was a more adult thing, but the show was more geared toward older kids, so I liked it more. Like I said, the animation was good for its time. I think it still stands up a little bit today. The voice acting was real good too. I truly enjoyed the guy who played Megatron, especially. He was real good.
For I believe that you are soon to have, how shall I put it, difficulties of your own.
So definitely, if you want to watch a good cartoon, definitely check out this cartoon. This is real good, Transformers Beast Wars. You can watch it on Tubi, the Roku channel, Amazon Prime Video, Pluto TV, and Plex TV again. I don't even know what Plex TV again, but if you got it, you can watch it on there. That's going to do it for my list. Let me know some of your favorite 90s cartoons. There were so many that I could have put on this list that I didn't do. So let me know yours. What do you think of my list? Like I said, I had King Arthur and the Knights of Justice, the Exo Squad, Darkstalkers, Recess, Beast Wars, Transformers. Let me know your list, what you think of mine. Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate you guys for watching me, giving me 10 minutes of your time. Truly appreciate it. You could have been on anybody else's channel and you decided to watch mine, so thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a good week. Have a good one, and I'll get at y'all on the next one.